Hey guys, I'm Soul King, and what? I am like in shock right now. So, okay, so this is a review of both Raw and SmackDown. I'm gonna try and do this every Tuesday or Wednesday day. Either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm trying to review those shows. Uh, so, I just finished watching SmackDown. Literally just ended it a couple seconds ago. And, I was a little bit behind because I didn't start watching until later in the show. So I recorded it and watched all of it. So we're gonna start with the Raw. Raw was a great show, probably the best Raw I've seen in a while, and it actually kept my attention most of it, which is rare for a Monday Night Raw. So, I mean, that was great. I'm not gonna start from the top of the shows. I'm gonna do what I can remember since it was Monday. The opening segment was great with everyone on the stage. Opening match, it was the two Fatal 4-Way matches. Opening match was Finn Balor, I think it was Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and someone else. But Finn Balor won that. Roman Reigns won the second one, and then pretty good main event. And Finn Balor won, which I popped for that. Of course I did. And then the Sasha Banks Charlotte match, which stole the show, honestly, was the best match on the card for Monday Night Raw. It was definitely main event caliber, and like, dang, Sasha, like, freaking, like, they say, like, follow your role models, but damn, that suicide dive was scary, to say the least. There was a couple bad botches. I think it was in the show. No, it was on in Battle. But yeah, Battleground 2 had a lot of scary botches, and then it carried over to Monday Night Raw with the suicide dive botch, and then tonight with AJ Styles, he did the 450, and the way he landed kind of on his chest, which looked bad. I mean, Battleground, you had Big E landing on his head, Sami Zayn landing on the shoulder, and that was weird. Um, I really think that was kind of planned, but I don't know. I can't say for sure. And then we had back to Monday Night Raw, which was really a good show, and it was the first Monday Night Raw in a long time that kept my interest the entire show. I mean, the squash matches were great. I'm happy they're bringing those back because that is easy to elevate talent, make your talent look like a monster. Braun Strowman looked like a monster, which he is a monster. He's amazing. He's great in the ring, and, well, not really great in the ring. We haven't seen him go long periods of time yet, but we'll see what happens. And then Nia Jax looked like a monster. So then the SmackDown, they had a cool opening segment, cool opening thing where they were in gorilla position and came out the curtain. They walked to the ring. But back to Raw. The new Raw, which new logo, new stage, and red ropes, and new commentary team. If only Ranello replaced Michael Cole, which would be amazing. I wouldn't mind Michael Cole and JB on SmackDown along with David Otunga, and then have Mauro Ranallo, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton on Raw, which I think would definitely be the better commentary teams, but whatever. So, yeah, Raw was pretty good. I think it was the best Raw of 2016, which, then again, the first three after Mania were really good. So, that's a hard decision to make. Then we had SmackDown, which was it was good. I mean, it was a good show, and it was better than it usually is. I usually skip SmackDown because it's on Thursday. And Yeah, I usually skip SmackDown, don't watch it because of the crowd, and that's the main reason why I stopped watching SmackDown, was because of the crowd, plus I really just didn't like it being on Thursday, which I don't like it being on Tuesday. I think SmackDown should be on Friday Night SmackDown, but, you know, it ranks better than Tuesday Night SmackDown, but whatever. Um, yeah, because I grew up in the era where it was Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, so it's whatever. I really think SmackDown's going to do well, especially coming out of. I mean, the first week they didn't do so great. I think Raw definitely took it this week, but I think next week and the week after that, that's what you got to look forward to. The next 2 weeks, the story building. So let's kind of go over the card. I think the opening match was something. I don't remember the card, really. I think the opening wasn't the opening match. I really don't remember. Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin's coming back, which I thought last year. Every time Royal Rumble comes around, I'm like, oh, Shelton Benjamin's coming back. Got the WWE app notification. All right, so there was nothing else really noticeable. Rhino returns with a gore to my boy Heath Slater, which, like, really, I think he should get a push, honestly. Maybe Intercontinental title push. Randy Orton versus The Miz. Randy Orton won. I thought he was going to go for the punt. I thought he was going to punt. He was going to hit that punt. But he didn't go for the punt. Because especially when he kicked him over, I thought he was going to, like, go in the corner. And the crowd would pop for that. But, you know, it'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I think that would have been better. A lot better. Because I like Miz as champion. I like The Miz overall. But I feel like he needs to drop that belt. New era type thing. I think he just needs to drop the belt. Oh yeah, Sasha Banks won the women's title on Raw. I think I already touched on it, but that was definitely a good match. That really just took time, and they gave the Divas time. Back to SmackDown. The main event, six-pack challenge. The Battle Royal. That was the opening match. The Battle Royal was alright. I mean, there was a couple of spots that were weird. I really thought Tyler Breeze would be a shoo-in. You know, it made sense to me. I don't like I like Breezango, but I don't like Breezango at the same time. The reason why I like Breezango is because of Tyler Breeze. I think he should definitely be used better and not be in a tag team with Fandango, which then again, Fandango's not bad in the ring. I just don't think they should be in a tag team together. I think they should be split up, and Fandango should drop the Fandango gimmick and go back to Johnny Curtis. And then the main event was the six-pack challenge. Bray Wyatt, John Cena, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Apollo Crews, Dolph Ziggler. And it was a great 60-man match. I think I said Apollo Crews twice, but what I hated was, like, I kind of liked the triple pop, or the 3 AAs phenomenal forearm, which was kind of a cool little thing. I thought AJ was going to do the forearm and get caught in the AA and then AA. And then Ziggler, I did not expect Ziggler to win. And this is like one of those things. I popped for that because Ziggler is one of my guys. I love Dolph Ziggler. Like, have always, like, enjoyed his matches. I always watch what he does because he's so good. Like, he's so good in the ring, and he's so fluid, and he's so just good he's good on the mic, and he's good in the ring, which is really hard to find nowadays, especially in WWE. The women's match, Natalya and Becky Lynch. Once again, I say this all the time, but I do not like watching the women's matches anymore, because, like, this is a pure example. It was probably a really good match, like their match last night. I just didn't want to watch it because we've seen it 20 times. I don't see why they split the Divas division. There's not enough Divas to be split. They should have put the Divas division on SmackDown, to be honest with you, and just put everything on SmackDown instead of Raw, because Raw, honestly, like, they don't need a Divas title, or at least put the tag titles over there, because now it's on Raw. I see why you do that, but you also have the Cruiserweight division over there. Put the Cruiserweight division on SmackDown. Give SmackDown something. Have 3 titles. So, Raw can have 3 titles, SmackDown can have 3 titles, and it's not a big deal. I think SmackDown should stick to being singles competition, and then make Raw like the tag teams and the divas and stuff like that, and just have it, have 3 titles, because they have. What do they have right now? They have the WWE title. They have the they have the Universal title. They have the United States title. By the way, Universal title is such a dumb name. Like, I was so mad. Like, why not just bring back the World Heavyweight Championship? Like, it doesn't make sense. Why make a completely new title when you could have a belt that has a built-in response and a built-in prestige? Why do you want to, like, have to bring up prestige again? I mean, I guess it's kind of cool to have a new belt because there hasn't been a new belt in a long time. But it's stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's stupid. So Raw has the Universal belts, the U.S. title, tag titles, and the women's title. SmackDown has the WWE title, the good title, and the Intercontinental title. 4-on-2. Doesn't make sense. What's the point? Why does the A show, Raw, get 4 titles and SmackDown gets 2 titles? I don't know. It's stupid. But yeah, 6-man tag, 6-man 6-pack challenge. Dolph Ziggler wins. Cool little ending segment there. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon come out, celebrate, and I think they should have just had the title. And yeah, and this is a match that I think should be a ladder match. Why not? Make it a TLC match. Make it a ladder match. Make it prestigious. I mean, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins don't need a stipulation, but honestly, I think this match needs a stipulation. I think it needs that extra boost to get over with the crowd, because it has potential to be a good match. 2 match of the year candidates for SummerSlam, but it's not gonna be the same, especially Dean Ambrose. I mean, I see Dean Ambrose, he's good in the ring, but he's just, which I love Dean Ambrose, don't get me wrong, no hate or anything on Dean Ambrose, but I think he needs that stipulation. I feel like he needs a stipulation against something like Dolph Ziggler, like no DQ or false count anywhere. Like, that's something I'd like to see. Although that's something that you see at the end of a feud, it would be cool to just have that, because I don't think this is going to be a multiple-week feud. I think this is going to be Dean Ambrose, Ziggler, SummerSlam, big names, drawing for money. It's just promotion value. Once again, Dolph Ziggler is one of my favorite guys, and I definitely hope he goes over, which I am rooting for Dolph Ziggler, Team Ziggler all the way. Yeah, I mean, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, depending on how they build the match, is going to be great build. I think the mind games from Finn Balor, I don't know if they're going to throw him as a demon on Money in the Bank, or not Money in the Bank, SummerSlam. I think he's going to go with Demon outfit, which I don't know. I guess I'll get to Battleground predictions. I don't need to do predictions already. It's too early to do predictions for SummerSlam. It's 4 weeks away. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I kind of rambled a lot, but sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I'm going to ramble a little bit. Yeah, once again, I'm going to try and make this a series again, because I need to upload more. Honestly, like, I want to talk about this in, like, a rant while I'm playing like, Minecraft or Ark or something in the background, so I can have something to play while I'm talking about it. I'll probably make that tonight, talking about how I think I'm going to go on, because school's, like, about to start soon, and I don't know. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Sorry about the ranting, but whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.